Hi everybody, it's James of Cryptoconsh, and today we're going to look at Comdex on the Cosmos. So we're going to look at their community presence, when multiple airdrop bro, 3, tokenomics, 4, what Comdex are planning to do and how it works, 5, what is the actual use case for CMDX token, and finally, my final thoughts. So let's get into it. So, community presence. They have been around for 3 years and have around 18,000 followers on Twitter. Their Telegram has around 14,000 followers, and Reddit is weak source with 1,200 members. And even though I am no longer banned from Discord, yay, I have not seen a working Discord for Comdex yet. Moving forward, who airdrop? When snapshot? When airdrop, bro? So firstly, to qualify for this airdrop, you needed to be holding at least one Atom, XPRT, Osmo, or Luna. As for the snapshot, it was taken 8th of October 2021, quite a while ago. And as for the ultimate question, when bloody airdrop, bro? The airdrop is no longer claimable, with the first claim ending 10 days ago. And there will be 3 more batches released every month on the 8th. And if you were lucky enough to claim it, you will continue to receive batches every month on the 8th. So keep your eyes peeled. So moving forward, tokenomics. So the maximum supply of Comdex's coin is going to be 200 million. And the distribution looks like this. Proportionally, we can see that the airdrop for people is relatively low in comparison to other coins at 12.5%. And you'll be able to unlock 20% every 3 months. So these airdrops are layered. Next, the Community Development Fund, which is the same as the airdrop, will be used to help develop new apps on the protocol. Furthermore, the Community Development Fund will be distributed to developers and experts in their field to help develop the platform. Next, double this will be for rewards. So these rewards will be given to stakers and those involved in liquidity pools. As usual, it will be a tiered mechanism, where in the early stages of the platform, the rewards will be much higher, and over time, the daily rewards will start to decrease. This is a classic model used very frequently, and as we can see, the rewards are enormous. Now, the treasury. So these funds are development and maintenance of the protocol, and these funds are released consistently over 4 years, which is actually quite surprising because 4 years is a very short time and is a little concerning. I assume the expectation is that after 4 years, the protocol will be able to run itself with the fees on the platform. And finally, a whopping 25% for teams and advisors. This is already a whopping amount of money considering the platform isn't out yet and the market cap is already at $41 million. That's a clean 10 mil for the team. The distribution of this is only over a 3-year period. I would hope that this was a longer period of time because that gives more trust and confidence in the platform. It also means the team will have quite a lot of voting power when it comes to governance. That is, of course, if they stake those tokens as opposed to selling them. Moving forward, currently we can see the inflation is 30%, which means 30% new coins will be produced this year, which is 30% of 108. So that's 32.4 million Comdex tokens that will be distributed to the people that bond the tokens here. These 65 million bonded tokens will receive around 32 million, which is roughly half. So we're looking at about 50% a year returns on staking. Currently, as I said, the platform isn't out yet and the market cap is only 41 million. There is a lot of growth potential here. Now, what do Comdex actually do? They want to make an asset creation and exchange protocol. They want to bridge the gap between decentralized finance and centralized finance. So basically what they want is you to be able to use your tokens to invest in gold, to invest in silver, to invest in copper, bringing these real life commodities over to the Cosmos. There is much more to this, like investing in debt, but that's another video for another time. They intend to utilize the beauty that is the Cosmos IBC, where all these sovereign entities are interconnected. There is a 7-second finality between all transactions on this platform, and the price of transfer is a fraction of a dollar. And all these entities are sovereign, meaning they can govern themselves in whatever way they want. So it's a beautiful thing where anyone can create anything on this platform and benefit from low cost and quick transfer fees. You and they can utilize this because you're going to be able to put many of your tokens that you own onto this Comdex platform and invest in synthetics like gold and silver. So they're about to get to the testnet stage of the synthetics DEX. As you can see, the roadmap is very long and they are taking their time with the production. Within the next few months, we're expected to see the DEX. Here is a mock-up picture and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So they're going to start with synthetic assets of sea gold, sea silver, and sea oil, which is great. I really appreciate when an organization does a very simple start. At the start, I believe 4 assets are going to be able to be added to this. They are going to be Comdex, Atom, UST, and XPRT. All you're simply going to need to do is using your Kepler wallet is deposit these to the platform. Once the assets are on the platform, you're going to be able to exchange them for different goods. There will be a value of goods at the top, and that is produced by an oracle. An oracle is basically an application that receives real-world data. In this case, it will have the real-world updated prices of gold. So you're going to be able to convert your Comdex directly to sea gold. And as you can see, there will be a swap fee on the platform, and this swap fee will help sustain the platform. So also, with any of the 4 assets on the IBC that you're allowed to put on there, you're going to be able to borrow sea gold. Now, there is a collateral ratio here, which basically means you're going to be using your Comdex coin here as collateral, okay, to borrow this. And if it is set at 200%, this means the value of your borrowing will be half that of your Comdex that you put up. This means your collateral asset, in this case Comdex, will be 200% of your sea gold that you get. The interesting thing here is, I asked, what is the interest rate of borrowing sea gold? And the returning answer I got was was 0%, which seems pretty great. But be very careful. If your underlying asset, for example Atom, goes down in value significantly and it falls below this 150% minimum, your borrowed assets will be immediately sold on the market, sometimes at heavy losses of around 15 to 20%. So be very careful when you're borrowing and make sure you are keeping on top of this ratio. That's why it is advised here to be safe. So you might be asking yourself, why would people borrow this? So if you like Atom, you want to hold on to your Atom, you can keep that as collateral and then borrow against it. And when you obtain the C gold, you are then going to be able to farm that C gold. You're going to be able to add to liquidity pools, or you can hold it, wait for the value to go up and sell it. I'm sure in the long run there may be other use cases for this like staking, but there's still a long way to go before all of these functions get put into fruition. Who knows what we will see in the future. So ultimately then, this brings me to the use cases of Comdex token. Firstly, stake it for around 50% a year. Secondly, governance. So if they have gold, silver and oil now, what if they wanted to add corn? Would you want to trade in futures of corn? You can decide whether this goes on the protocol or not, providing you have enough voting power. Thirdly, you can directly swap your CMDX for C gold, C silver or whatever. Next, you're going to be able to use your Comdex to borrow assets. And finally, you're going to be able to add your CMDX token to liquidity pools with C gold and C silver, and the oracles will be used to look at these values. Wow, it's pretty cool, isn't it? This is really the future. Now, final thoughts on Comdex. So firstly, competition. It appears they're going to have a strong first mover advantage on the Cosmos, but first movers aren't always winners. They have a strong roadmap with clear goals, and I hope they will be able to achieve these goals in a timely fashion. With the Cosmos having IBC, it's an absolutely fantastic place to be though, with cheap prices and fast transfer speeds. So providing they can live up to this roadmap, I see great potential in this organization. Next is the Oracle. The Oracle is a feed to real world data that will be giving the prices of gold, and different oracles use different platforms and produce different results. So they need to make sure people are getting a good price for their gold that outperforms the competition. Also, it surprised me that the asset borrowing rate was 0. Surely this is a method to make a little bit more money. I would also like to see how the assets are tokenized, the formula behind it. I really hope they take their time, move slowly, make sure the code is good, be rigorous with their testnet testing before they move it over to mainnet. Also, legal restrictions. I saw that the airdrop wasn't available in America. This is probably due to the SEC. The SEC in America has been going hard on organizations that it classes as securities. I wonder how difficult the legal processing is in other countries and how they are able to navigate that very difficult part of the law in different countries. So ultimately, this is an incredibly large market with absolutely massive potential, way larger than the total value of cryptocurrency. With the first mover advantage, the speed and transfer costs of the Cosmos, this has absolutely massive potential to blow up, given the market cap is only currently 40 million. Even just getting a fraction of the commodities market would lead to huge increases in value. So overall, I'm very excited about this product. I think it has massive potential and I will be watching this space. Anyway, it's James from Cryptoconscious. Hope you all have a good day and I'll see you again.